Hello there, Stu from Cellar Masters. I'm smelling, tasting, enjoying this fantastic Krondorf Symmetry Shiraz 2007. It just picked up a trophy, which means best in class, at the International Wine Challenge in London just recently. Clearly, a lot of judges thought this was a very good wine, and I absolutely agree. It's an absolute cracker. But who's the ultimate judge on what is a great wine that you're about to enjoy? Clearly the answer is you. You've got to enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you're as good as any judge in the world to actually say, I like this wine. But this is just going to be a very quick appraisal of how we actually do appraise wines in the industry, and it might actually help to unravel some of the gobbledygook around it. There are three main things to appraising wine that comes over many years of practice and enjoyment, and it's a great journey to start on if you're not already on it. But when we appraise a wine, generally we score it out of 20 points. The first 3 points are for the colour, clarity, definition of colour, depth of colour. 7 points are basically for the aroma or the nose. Does it fit with the actual style of wine that we're meant to be enjoying? Is there anything that is actually smells a bit off? Is there anything that could actually be seen as a wine fault? Generally, it's a very enjoyable thing to actually smell it. And finally, the final 10 points out of 20, the 10 points are given to actually how the wine actually tastes on the palate. So 3 points for appearance, 7 points for the aroma of the nose, and 10 points for the actual way it tastes on the palate. That adds up to 20 points. So for instance, a bronze medal wine will have been awarded either a score between 15.5 and 16.9. A silver medal wine will have scored between 17 points and 18.4. And a gold medal winning wine will have scored between 18.5 and 20 points. Usually, out of all the gold medal winning wines, one will be elevated to have won the trophy. That is best in class. Likewise, out there in the marketplace, certain reviewers and certain magazines and newspapers award 3, 4, 5 stars. Generally, that is correlates to the same sort of scoring points, or 4 or 5 star rating is equal to a high silver gold standing. But generally speaking, a lot of wines and a lot of wineries do not exhibit their wines or enter their wines into wine shows. It is costly, it costs money. And as a result, the actual cost of entering into a wine show actually costs a certain entry fee. So a lot of wineries, for instance, who don't like to be tagged with not winning a wine medal when they enter a wine, don't even enter a certain wine into a wine show. An absolute plethora of wines never get entered into wine shows. It is a sign of absolutely nothing in terms of is it good or bad wine. A myriad of wines out there are fantastic drinking, brilliant value for money, under $10 and above $10 that would never get to be seen blind tasting in a wine show. So believe me, seeing a sticker on the front of a label is not the be-all and end-all of a wine. It is a great thing to achieve, and it is a very proud thing for a winemaker to achieve, but many wines are just as good as value that have not actually been entered into a wine show at all. And so remember, you are the final judge of whether a wine is a great wine and a great value for money wine. Enjoying it, that's all that really counts. Enjoy.